You must know that you are great. And you gotta know that you are cool, and you gotta know that you are dope without the crowd. You don't need nobody. That's what is messing a lot of us up in the first place. Because we are missing ourselves. We are the power and we are the way. And you must know that within yourself. You gotta go beyond what you thought you needed from mom and dad. You gotta go beyond what the world tells you that you need, and you gotta go beyond what the world gives you and tells you to follow. Because the world is lost, and the world is falling apart. And the family household structure has been broken. And this is silently killing a lot of people. Which is why you must reach beyond your emotions, you must reach beyond your feelings, and you must reach beyond how you have been programmed to move and think in this humanity, which is a bunch of fear, hatred, and within itself is a whole illusion. We struggling with the littlest of things that we can't even see that it is us beyond all of this. And we are operating at a state that is beneath. We're operating in a state that is beneath the state in which we have operated a long time ago. For a long time. But we cannot get beyond this flesh. And I'm not talking about flesh in the aspect of sin. Because the only true sin is your ignorance. And your lack of knowledge of the truth. And your willingness to reach beyond this programming that got you so in a chokehold. Your inner child is screaming within yourself, even as a grown adult, even with God by your side. Because even with God by your side, it seems like the devil is always getting to you, because that's who they always talking about. We got to also go beyond these group structures. The truth is not found in the group. The truth is not found in the masses. It's not found in the norm. Where do you draw the line between hot and cold? Where do you draw the line between right and wrong? It's too many perceptions of realities, but very few are tapping into the actuality of things, which is far more strange and may seem fiction than what one may actually deem to be the true reality. Folks can't even begin to fathom, because we have been so programmed, we have been so shut down by fear, that we do not even recognize that what's out there in the darkness is our own fear looking back at us. Our own hatred. Because you can't hate one another. You can try to mask your hate in religion. You can try to mask your hate in wanting the best for people. But it is a form of manipulation, because you have been manipulated. And you're not operating in the truth or the power in your heart. And it shows in the very fact that there is hatred within you. And fear. And fear and hatred cannot abide within the kingdom where true actuality reigns. Humans act a lot like the guys they create. Hateful, fearful, manipulative, narcissistic, emotionally abusive, you might as well just tie a bandana around my eyes and push me off the motherfucking cliff. Because that's the actual mindset that has been programmed and embedded out here. And it has got folks in a deep state illusion. But if you want to break away, you must go your own way. And cultivate what's in here. Because no matter how you move out here and operate within this physical, all of this only exists within your mind. And that is the ultimate cheat code to help you see beyond everything. Because our truth and what was not told is far greater than what you can imagine. And it will pull you beyond everything in which you thought you could not overcome, because you are bigger than all of it. But you have to get beyond fear. You have to get beyond the hate. You have to get beyond the religious programming, because it is trapping people. Souls are being trapped right here, doing it to themselves, refusing to go beyond your own state and conditioning, and not operating in the frequency of your heart space. Your heart needs no instruction, but it do need your cultivation. It needs your remembrance, and it needs your strength. Because folks are still holding on to the very threads that is unraveling, waiting on somebody else to put the fabric back together. And that is the very noose that the human conditioning has tied around your very neck. Your imagination destroyed. And that's the very doorway and gate that you need, along with your heart. And not overcoming them things is keeping you from actually operating in your power and in the true realm of spirits. And that has to be faced and overcome in this life and the next one, and over again, because you have to expand and go beyond what you are being told. And inside, you know this and you feel this. And this is why nothing will satisfy you. And you can try to structure yourselves to particular belief systems to be your crutch. But all it shows is that truly you are crippled. Because your soul is sick. Sick of this damn bullshit ass truth that you continue to try to force feed it. You feed it to your kids. They feed it to their kids. And the whole damn generational line broken. And operating at a frequency that is so beneath what we operated in for lifetimes. Before all of this. You must begin to see beyond what you see. And you have to deal and see beyond what is just directly in front of your face. Because this shit is deeper than the surface. This shit is rooted beyond the surface. This is just our level of operation. You got to go deeper. You have to go deeper. And I know it's annoying to hear, but you got to go deeper. You got to go deeper. You got to stop Having the ability to see and choosing to be blind for the sake of your comfort and for the sake of your mental and your mentality. Because either way, you're crushed and you're under pressure. So you must go beyond it. We too busy looking for somebody to follow. We too busy looking for somebody to inspire us. We're too busy looking to get the things that we wish we would have got as a child. We gotta go beyond surviving and moving from the frequency of surviving to maintain a physical reality that is continuing to fall apart. No matter how much you feel like you're trying to save the children. A lot of you are exactly what destroyed them. And you destroyed them because you destroyed your inner child and you refuse to go within the gate of your own heart and do the work that you have to do, that we all have to do. And it's deeper than sin and right and wrong and what you feel like is fucking moral. Because that ain't nothing but a crutch for your ego to look down on somebody else to make you feel less afraid and less confused about what you do not understand. Because many are not operating in a true realm of spirits. And most folks can't even begin to see, because the first thing they do is just cast judgment and their own understanding to absolutely everything. Not realizing that your perception can't be forced onto absolutely everybody else because that's what you feel is the way. And most of the ways that people feel and go, it ain't nothing but hatred, manipulation, and control. Because you hate your mama and you hated your daddy and now you hate your family. The time of leading with fear, aggression, hatred, and shame, and controlling people and manipulating people in the name of love, in the name of God, is over. Because y'all are dying and your soul is being trapped and is shaken. Fear cannot dwell in the kingdom of heaven. Hatred cannot dwell in the kingdom of heaven. We are deeper, we are more, and we are greater than the shackles of the story and the script that we have bought and sold our life upon. The Polar motherfucking Express. Hop off the train because you're being led to your destruction by a spirit that is your child. Folks refuse to do the work, and it shows in how folks treat their kids. It shows in a lack of honesty with people's selves. It shows in the truths that people pretend to ignore to uphold a family. We gotta stop looking for somebody to lead us and follow us. We gotta stop looking for things outside of us to be our source of our inspiration, the source of our energy. Because the facets of ourself and our soul is multidimensional. And while you're so busy with all of this and this everyday busy hustle and bustle, you are missing where your very source, power, lies. and you're missing the secret guardian within yourself that needs your tending in a non-physical sense. My cats are in heat, if you hear them in the background. My 2 female cats. You gotta be fearless. You gotta not need the crowd. You gotta not need people. Being liked by people and being disliked by people is the same thing. It's just like, where do you draw the line between hot and cold? The perception shifts and is different for absolutely everybody. But ultimately, you must go beyond the like and the dislike, the hate and the love. You got to give in to the power of your heart. You must master your mind. The world is mental. It's a mind game. And you're the controller. And you're the player. You're the designer. You are the system operator. You know the codes. You just forgot. And you made yourself feel guilty for knowing. And we have allowed the condition of humanity to make us feel wrong for knowing things that is our birthright, our heritage, and has always been coded within us to know. Until next time.